I recently built a turtle float, which is, I think, correctly called a turtle dock. As you can see, it seems quite popular. I've counted as many as 21 turtles on it. So I'm going to build an extension, and I thought I'd create a video about how I've done it. I am not an expert in this. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but I found nothing about building a turtle dock of this magnitude. The others appear to be for aquariums or very small ponds. This is a 1/3 of an acre natural pond. The original turtle dock was in an L shape so that each side of the L acts as a pontoon to the other side. Because there are bottles underneath it for flotation, it's an unstable situation where the bottles want to be on top and the wood parts want to be on the bottom. So a pontoon configuration will keep the dock from flipping over. I think we are about to get a turtle coming up on the dock. So this is how I initially lay out the turtle dock. You can see it's a bunch of sticks that I've cut to equal length. In this case, they're about 4.5 feet long. And then 2 longer sticks on the outside, which are about 5 feet long or so. Those longer sticks are used to overlap the other part of the L. I built the turtle dock upside down, so you're looking at the underside of the turtle dock. The top side is laying along the grass. You'll notice that some of the sticks are curved. When I actually assemble this, I'll turn those so that those curves are more in the vertical plane. That way I can get the sticks as close together. I've noticed on the existing turtle dock, the smaller turtles sometimes will fall through the gaps or get caught in the gaps. So I want to make it as tight as I can. This dock that I'm making is going to be another wing onto the L. So it'll be a little bit like a Z. And the longer sticks are going to overlap onto the existing turtle dock. The next layer of the turtle dock are these cross braces. There's a reason for having 4 of them. 1, it adds extra strength, and 2, I put the flotation in between the braces at each end, and this just gives me more to tie it to. You notice that the middle 2 braces are longer than the outer 2 braces, and that'll become apparent in the next scene. I've placed a 4-foot level next to the turtle dock for scale, and also a tennis ball. This is the final layer of the turtle dock, the lateralmost sticks, and they are going to the longest cross members. They are steps for the turtles to get up on. I don't know if they're necessary, but it certainly will make it easier for the turtles to get up. They're actually going to be underwater, and I'm going to position them about 2 or 3 inches out from the long pieces. Now, to bind it together, I used these cable ties, also called zip ties or pull ties. I used these little ones to go around the lip of the bottle. I would use 2 of them. I would then use the medium ones to tie those to the sticks, and I would use a large one and a middle one to tie the sticks together. Everywhere a stick crossed another stick, I bound it with cable ties. I'm going to use wire this time because I realize that as the sticks deteriorate, the cable ties are going to fall off and going to drop plastic into the pond. So I'm going to see if wire will work as well, and it'd be as easy to work with. It too will fall into the pond, but after time, at least it will deteriorate where the plastic will be there forever. So I'm going to show you how I tied all of these sticks together. So I hope you can see it. What I have done is twisted wires to bind each stick to each stick. And then, this is harder to see, I wove a wire in and out of every stick. So the horizontal sticks are bound to each other, and the cross stick is bound to each horizontal stick. I've now completed the assembly of all the sticks, including the steps. Next is to attach the floats. So what I use for flotation are empty water bottles with the tight screwed on tightly. I figure if these things can go halfway around the world and show up on beaches throughout the world, as long as they have their caps on, then they should be pretty watertight and will last a long time. I've tried to use things like the pool noodles in the past and other types of styrofoam type objects, but after a while they become waterlogged. So I'm trying these now. What you'll notice is there's a lip on the water bottle, and I try to wrap the wire under the lip so that this is held securely. I did it last time with twist ties. I have to see how it works this time. And then I will wrap this to the cross member sticks. You want to do it in such a way so that these don't come floating out and wind up going above the water. This is the final product. I used a total of 13 bottles. I never explained why I'm adding flotation. One is because the wood gets waterlogged and will sink, and the other is because of the weight of the turtles.